104.1 KRBE.
If you know the 3-digit extension of the phone. All right, let's hit it.
Now, time for the prank call featuring Special K on the Roula and Ryan show with Eric.
Oh, what a joy I have when you have somebody with a great idea. This was his idea?
No, actually, this idea came up several months ago. This is the second time I've tried this idea.
Oh, really?
The first time was a complete fail. I never played it on the air.
Oh, really?
I got busted immediately. But, you know, there's a lot of folks out there who love the Astros. And so when they reach out at krbe.com/prank call requests, we talk about what they're into. They don't have an idea. All right, how about some Astros memorabilia? Are you into the Astros? Sure enough, Ron is really into the Astros, and he's going to tell us about what's going on.
Hey guys, I want to set up my wife. I'm a huge Astros memorabilia collector.
And what do you think we should tell her?
So I want you to make her think that I've purchased the old Minute Maid Park sign.
The whole Minute Maid sign? Okay, well, let's just deliver the M. Maybe you won it in a contest.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a really fun idea.
Thank you so much for the setup.
Thank you, Special K.
Okay, now I got sound effects, y'all. I got the crane ready.
M would be so huge. It'd probably be like 10 feet wide.
Today it's going to be
6 feet
17 feet with seagull poop on it.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be great.
That's hilarious.
This poor lady, I really did feel bad because she was on her way to work and she sounded pretty stressed out and salty. This is what happened when we showed up with the truck and the crane and the letter M from Minute Maid on the back of it.
Hello?
Yes, good morning, ma'am. It's Jasper McHempsey calling from Space City Freight.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Yeah.
You're the secondary contact number for Mr. Teron.
Ron, yeah.
Okay,
I am. I'm his wife.
All right. Okay, we're at the home now with the merchandise from the Minute Maid.
Oh, what is it?
He won the contest, and he mentioned we could take down the side of the fence to get it in.
Why do you need to take down the side of the...
Are you home, ma'am? Are you home?
No, I'm not home.
Okay.
I'm on my way to work. What
Okay.
is this merchandise? What is it?
It says here... What is this thing? He won the Minute Maid Movers drawing, and he's been awarded with a piece of Minute Maid Park memorabilia. It's a 17-foot letter M we had up on the stadium. It said Minute Maid, but this just...
What? No.
Hold on! Stop the truck! Ma'am?
Hello?
Can you open up the side of the fence?
No, you need to turn your car around and leave.
Ma'am, it's not a car, it's a truck.
Whatever it is, you cannot take down the fence. You
Ma'am,
cannot go back.
we're required to offload this.
Oh, my God.
I don't care what you're authorized
You
to do.
must take
Nobody's
possession
there.
today.
You need to turn around and leave right now. There is
Hold on,
nobody
stop
there.
the truck. Uh-oh. Oh, ma'am.
No, listen to me.
Oh, God.
What?
They already they got it down off the crane, took it down off the
No,
truck already.
no.
They set it down in the backyard.
Crane?
Ma'am, do you want me
No,
to plug
okay.
it in?
No. You know what? I am calling the police right now.
No.
You are trespassing. You are on our property.
No, don't call the
okay?
cops. Hold on. No, I'm sorry. We'll stop it. Hold on. Don't stop the crane.
Oh, my God.
Well, he stopped the crane, but it's sitting in the backyard. This requires 400,000 volts. I hope y'all have cheap electricity or at least a 220.
What?
Ma'am,
Okay, you're not listening to me.
I heard you.
Okay, we do not want it.
He does. He would.
I don't. You need to talk to him about it. I don't want it. I live at that house. I'm on my way to work. You cannot be there. And I swear to you, I will call the police.
Don't swear.
You
No,
need to
ma'am. No, ma'am.
right
Can
now.
maybe we can call him. It's got some seagull poop on it, but I'll polish it up real nice.
Listen to me, okay?
No.
You need to put that godforsaken thing back in your truck, and you need
Okay.
to leave.
All right, we're leaving. You got a brand new letter M, and I'm sorry we can't get it back on the crane, but I'm sure y'all will figure it out. Have a wonderful day, ma'am.
No. This is very, very upsetting to me. As I go to work, I have to
I'm sorry, ma'am.
deal with this right now.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me be honest with you. Mr. Ron actually reached out to me. My name is Special K. I'm actually from the Roula and Ryan show with Eric on KRBE. We're just messing with you.
What? You're from where?
Oh,
Who are you?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
My name is not Jasper McCumpsey. I am actually from the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric on KRBE Radio, and Ron listens to our show.
Wait, this is Ron doing? He put you up to this?
It's just a prank call.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm going to kill Ron. This is not funny. So there's no big thing in the yard?
No.
There's no crane?
No, the crane's not in your neighbor's yard, and I'm not there with the letter M.
He would totally go for this. He would love that letter M. Don't you dare, okay? Oh, I'm going to give him a heart attack.
What you should do is get him some Astros or Minute Maid memorabilia, a good classic shirt, something with Minute Maid on it, I guess, is what he would love.
You're being very nice. Maybe.
Can you say these words for me? Can you say Special K pranked me on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric?
Special K pranked me on the Eric and Roula. Wait, I can't. Let me write that. Okay. That's a mouthful.
Happy birthday! Whoop.
Why happy birthday?
Because I was so rattled there. Kevin's like laughing.
That is really something
sorry.
else, especially for wives
There
who
you
have
go.
husbands that constantly buy things. And that's probably like the thing, all the things that he's probably bought.
What did he buy now?
The giant M for Minute Maid Park. Now it's Daikin Park for the Astros. All right, if you want to get with Special K for a prank call, go to krbe.com/prank call requests. There is a form to fill out to give him the lead on where he's going to take this with you and the one you want to prank.
Jeez, Kevin, I was out for 1 day sick and you took me off the show.
They did.
So coming up next, we haven't done this on a Friday in a while, I feel like, but you guys have really been bringing it now that you're like back in the groove of things. We're going to do Believe It or Not. We've had some really unbelievable but true stories come through for us on Believe It or Not. And this is where either it happened to you or somebody in your family, something really wild that it sounds unbelievable.
But it really happened.
But it's true. A lot of times it's very paranormal. Like the month of October, we go real paranormal with it.
Scary stories.
You guys give us a call at 833-390-KRBE. We'll talk to you next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Believe it or not, the stories are true. Don't even let anyone try to bully you. Either you could be dead, nearly chopped off your head. Roula Ryan Show. Believe it or not, Sam's bringing her dog to lunch. Better be dog friendly. Better have something for her to drink out of.
It's so true.
She's bringing her dog.
Big surprise.
Sam will not go anywhere if her dog is not welcome.
Don't even try and invite me if it's not dog friendly
Yeah.
and there's no beer.
If it's not dog friendly, it's not brewery. Okay, 833-390-KRBE is our phone number. You're going to tell us a story that sounds unbelievable, but it's true. We have a special guest here on the show to listen to your stories as well, because we're going to have a conversation with Michael Yo today. Hi,
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
I am awesome. It's good to be back home. Good to be back
And
home.
if people are new to the show, Michael, you actually were an employee here at KRBE.
Years ago.
Years, like
A different lifetime.
different
long
lifetime. It was a great 3 months, 4 months here before I got fired.
Wasn't it your introduction into entertainment, though?
It was. This was my
Got your
first
foot in the door.
introduction. I got my foot in the door.
That's
and
right.
Now I'm back, and you can't fire me this time.
That's
No.
right.
That's right.
We can ask you to leave later, but not with security or
No.
passcodes for the computers.
That's right.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Michael Yo's show. He's at House of Blues tomorrow night. Go to michaelyo.com. But we'll talk more about Michael Yo's show, and I want him to chime in because he's never heard Believe It or Not. Hannah, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and special guest Michael Yo. Good morning.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Okay, Hannah, give us your unbelievable but true story. Did it happen to you or somebody you know?
So it actually happened to my dad back in January. To give you some context, my dad lives on a little farm.
Okay.
And the tornadoes that came through Alvin back in the winter that took his house, and he was just sitting inside the kitchen making his lunch, and the tornado came through and just rolled him and the house several, like 50 feet over.
What?
Wait, the house rolled over.
Oh, Like it wasn't crushed
Yes.
to bits? Just the reason, like Wizard of Oz, it just rolled around?
It rolled around with my dad in there like little Dorothy. Actually, big
gosh.
Dorothy. He's a big man. And his little 17-pound Chorky mix. And they rolled around in there. And then whenever the house came to a stop, they busted through the side wall of the house. And him and the dog came walking out.
Oh, my God.
And they went to the hospital. He was banged up, but he had no broken bones, no internal injuries. It was just like an act of grace that he survived. And it was like his second or third tornado he was telling me that he has lived through.
Wow.
And he was like, I don't know. I guess I just can't be killed by those things. And I was like, don't test God.
No.
That's
Okay. So was this a manufactured home?
Manufactured.
Oh,
Yes,
tiny
like
home.
a manufactured home, you know.
Like a mobile home.
Yeah, like a mobile home, but it had been tied down. I mean, the stakes were like deep down in the ground. We had that house hurricane protected. I'm an insurance agent, so I went out there and I did the inspections. And I was
Wow.
like, okay, let's make sure like everything's good. That tornado had no cares.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
they're spinning at 400 miles an hour. What do you do?
I mean, that's unbelievable. The house was not destroyed around him and took him with it. That's really unbelievable. Does he still have the house, or was able to, make good on your insurance?
No.
Did he make good on your insurance?
Right. So we're actually building the replacement house now, and we're not going back with a mobile home. So they're building it by hand, and my dad, being the old farmer he is building it himself.
Wow.
So they're rebuilding their home. It was not salvageable, but the community here in Alvin really came together, and they brought everybody out. There was skid steers, there was volunteers, churches showed up, and everyone helped clean up the big mess. And it was all cleaned up within 48 hours, I would say, and we were ready to start building within a couple of weeks.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Well, that's
Just
great.
due to the volunteers here in the area. So I just want to shout out from the Gimmel family. We're so thankful for the people of Alvin who came out.
That's so
Aw.
sweet.
That's
Hannah.
awesome.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad your
crazy.
dad's okay. And wow, what a story. God bless him. I hope his next house is
Thank you.
more solid and better than ever, and tornadoes stay far away. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great
It
day.
is. I have inspected every step.
Good,
Oh,
good.
wow.
You want to give yourself a shout out? Maybe somebody's an insurance agent? Just saying, you got a chance.
Yeah. So right now, I actually just was laid off on Thursday, so I am currently looking for a new agency to work with right now.
We can help you with that.
So yes, I do have. Excuse me.
We can help you with that.
Yeah, if there's an agency out there and
Oh,
you're looking
yeah.
for a good
Yeah.
employee, how do they reach out to you?
Absolutely. They can reach out to me through my LinkedIn, Hannah Gimmel. It's Gemmil, and you can reach out to me. I'm a people leader in the insurance world, and I have a strong set of skills I'm ready to share with the Houston area.
I love that.
Thank you.
Yes, girl.
Get it, Gimmel. Get it, Gimmel.
She had that boilerplate ready to read.
Let's go, Hannah. All right, you've got to give us an update on who reached out to you and what job you have next. If you're just tuning into the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric, Hannah told us this amazing story. She's an insurance agent. As a joke, I said, give yourself a shout out. And she goes, well, I got laid off. So hopefully she gets a new job. It's Hannah Gimmel. Gemmil on LinkedIn. Reach out to her. She's a great insurance agent. She'll help you out. All right. Michael Yo is in our studio. He is here because the House of Blues will be his home tomorrow night for his latest comedy tour. Hi, how's it been
Hi,
going?
I'm
Hey.
so awesome. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, tell us the tour's at 7 o'clock.
Tours at 7 o'clock tomorrow. It's a homecoming. Last time you performed at the show.
Thank
How's
you for
that
giving me that
experience
chance.
for
I
you?
still have anxiety over that.
Do you really?
Sure.
He's having
For
flashbacks.
those that don't remember, Michael Yo was so sweet. He goes, I want you to open for me. Give me 5 minutes. I was so stressed out about the time because in radio, it's about the time. And, we ignore Sam all the time when she's wrapping us up.
Yep.
Get the
But
hand
I know
signals.
that you have a plan and there's rules to the stage and House of Blues' timeline. And I just was like, oh my God, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I put the phone on the bar stool so I could look at it and see how much time, Mike. But the phone goes to sleep and it goes to black screen.
Oh.
And I was like,
And you can't pick it up mid-performance.
But Michael,
and I
you've
didn't
done
want
this.
to pick it up mid-performance,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I went 7 minutes, I think, and I
Yeah.
talked really fast.
And you've
But it
done
was
this,
nice.
Michael, for many, many years.
Oh, yeah, I love
A
it.
lot of comedy clubs, don't they have like a timer on the
Oh,
wall?
there's a big
Or a
timer.
light
yeah,
or
but
something.
You look up.
theaters don't. You just
Yeah.
walk in because it's on your time.
Right,
So
it's on your
it's
time.
kind of like you were in no rush. You did great. It was fun.
Thank you. It was fun. And it was,
fun.
a great thing I could check off. Thank you so
There
much
you
for
go.
asking me to do that.
Bucket
That was so
list,
sweet.
bucket
Thank you.
list.
But for a while, I couldn't hear stand-up comics for a couple weeks after that because I I'm so stressed out. Like every morning, there's like like something on my TikTok or my Instagram comes up, and since I was looking up comics, it's now infiltrated.
Oh,
so
there you
see
go.
like little bits and hits of comics. I couldn't even. I just swiped past them because it gave me anxiety.
Speaking of Insta, what's yours, Michael?
Oh, at Michael Yo. Everybody follow me on Instagram at Michael Yo. And if you've never seen my comedy, it's all about family, love, no politics. It's just a place for people to escape and just laugh. And I have great comics coming in from Austin and different areas. So it's going to be great.
Okay, so we're going to continue on with Michael Yo as we talk about his show, because in The Scoop next, he's going to be our guest for that too. Because Charlie Sheen has a documentary on Netflix, and he's interviewed Charlie Sheen.
Several times.
So we're going to talk about that.
Wow.
But I want to go to Tony, because Tony has an unbelievable but true story that Ahmad said we need to take. So let's see what Tony's Believe It or Not story is. Hi, Tony. Good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Hey.
We're good. So tell us what happened to you. Or is it somebody you know?
Well, I'm 70 years old, and I'm battling cancer, and my nephew decided they wanted to come to the Beyonce concert, and they wanted to stay at my house, and I was like, oh, God. I said, okay.
Oh, God.
You know,
do you not have a good relationship with your nephew? Is that why you said, oh, God?
No, are you close to...
He's not an angel, put it that way.
Oh,
Okay.
he's not an angel.
Careful.
Are you close to the venue?
I've always tried to help him, put it that way.
Okay, got it. But did he want to stay with you specifically
And,
just because you live in Houston? Or to Ryan's question, do you live close to
Proximity.
NRG? And he's like, you live close there, I'm going
Yeah.
to come stay with you.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
And anyway, 5 days later, I realized everything in my account, my bank, my Social Security check, what little savings I had all been taken out.
Oh my!
Are you kidding
No.
me? Your nephew robbed you? Like digitally robbed you? Broke into your accounts while he stayed with you?
He used my passcodes, used Zelle, and took all the money out. And once you do that through Zelle, you can't get it back.
No.
No.
Oh my God!
And,
That's terrible.
Wow.
Left me broke, completely broke. Anyway, I've always, like I said, stood by him, try to help him whenever he's been in trouble. This time I went to court, and I let them know I did what he did, and I drove all the way out there to Corpus and let them know what was going on. And he'd been on probation. Well, it got taken away, and now he's in jail for the next 3 years in state prison.
All right.
Good.
And
Hell
I'm grateful.
I got to ask you, I feel like I've heard this story. Like, were you on the news with this?
I called you all about it.
Okay.
And
it was a listen line call, Ahmad said.
That's right.
Yeah, Eric told me to call back, but I didn't get the message for several days because my phone got cut off.
Oh my goodness! So
But,
Tony, so he got a 3-year sentence because he violated probation when he robbed you blind. Unfortunately,
Right.
while he stayed with you for the show, and now he's serving 3
Correct.
years.
Good.
Wow, good for
Right.
you that you got some
and of
justice.
course, there's no way to recover my money. So
I'm so sorry.
That's horrible.
I'm just having to do whatever I can. And like right now, I'm actually sitting in a line trying to get free food.
Where, Tony?
Here in Houston.
No, I'm just saying, like, who's giving you free
Well, we don't
food
want to put
today?
it out there. What if other people are going to take advantage of that situation?
Okay.
You know?
I thought maybe. Let me ask you this question. It's your nephew.
It's
So
an
is it your brother's kid or
organization.
your sister's kid? I
It's
mean,
an-
do you go after your brother or sister and be
The
like,
what?
hey, give me my money?
Well, my sister's older than me, and she, he's stolen from her before.
Oh, because like you
And
said,
I
he
told
already.
her,
yeah.
don't be taking out what little money you have in savings and try to pay me back. I'll find a way.
Mm-hmm.
I love my sister too much to take her money.
Wow.
But it's okay. I'm grateful that he's even away from her. That's the best thing because he used my sister. He had a free place to stay. He'd bring people to that house without permission, and they would take things from her house. Now, I did the right thing by going against him for once. I'm the only one that ever stood by him, but this time I'm not.
Well, good.
And
It's a lesson.
he's in jail.
Bravo.
And he's away from her, too, and
Good.
it's going to give her a break.
That's fantastic. I'm glad that he's away
and
from
I'm
her,
grateful for that.
Gosh, well, thanks for sharing your story, Tony. That's really a lesson learned. Because you already said, like, you're like, oh, great, he's going to stay with me. If you already have a bad vibe, that's a lesson to anybody listening. If there's a bad vibe relative, Just say no.
Just say no.
Just say no.
Just say no.
Oh, my gosh. All right. If y'all have any other stories y'all want to share with us for Believe It or Not, y'all go to the listener line at 713-278-VENT. We're going to come back in Celebrity Scoop with Michael Yo, who's performing at the House of Blues tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at michaelyo.com. And Charlie Sheen is on Netflix right now. If you haven't seen the documentary about his rage and his drug use. And
that's
his
up next for me. I can't wait
crazy
to watch
chaos.
that.
I watched it last night. I finished it.
Oh, my goodness.
And Michael Yo has interviewed Charlie, you said several times.
Several times, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to get some scoop with Michael Yo, talk about his show, and talk about Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. Benson Boone on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric, and we are not about to play a second Benson Boone song in case you're hoping for back-to-back Benson Boone, because this is not the time. We said at 7 o'clock what the window was, and it's not this one. So you do have a chance to get into the sold-out show when you hear back-to-back Benson. Be caller 104. The second you hear the second song start playing, that's when you know it's time.
We give you a clue because every weekday morning at 7 a.m. we tell you the window.
But I can't tell you now.
Whittle it down to 3 hours.
I'm not going to tell you now.
No.
Real quick, I want to get a little update. Tony just called our show, believe it or not, 70 years old. Nephew came for the Beyonce concert, and after he left, he had wiped Tony clean of all his savings, money, everything, Social Security check. People were calling in. How can we help Tony? Ahmad has an update.
So Megan from Texas Health and Human Services, I linked them up, and she's offering emergency food stamps, help with his Medicaid.
That's great.
Tony's going to be good for sure.
I love it.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Houston, for stepping up. And if you didn't hear the end of that story, the nephew got 3 years in jail because he was already violating probation. So he's in jail. If there's anything you miss on our show, you can just download the KRBE app or wherever you listen to podcasts. That's where we are available for you to rehear the whole story. Now, we're continuing our conversation with Michael Yo.
Hey, Michael.
Who's in studio. Michael Yo is at the House of Blues tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Yes, 15 tickets on the floor left. So let's sell that out.
That's
it.
And then we'll work on the balcony. I mean, the balcony is like a different beast.
But I like the balcony because you get a full shot of the stage.
You do. You
can see the whole space that you're taking up there.
That's right. But I'm so excited.
Michael, can you make like eye contact with people watching the show? You always wonder, can they really see what we're doing?
Yes, I can see them. Yeah. And sometimes it's weird.
You see a guy with the arms folded, not laughing.
No, but some people, you learn in comedy, some people process laughter differently. I was in San Francisco, and and for some reason, the light is always on the person that's not having fun at your show.
Oh, my God, that's the worst.
And the guy looked like he was from one of these prison movies, had tattoos on his face, bald head, just sitting there with just a mean scowl. And then after the show, he goes, "Hey, best show I ever seen." I go, "You didn't even laugh once." He goes, "I laugh on the inside." And I was like, all right. I'm like, okay.
Gosh. That is not helpful for stand-up comedy, though. You feel like this is not working. This is not working. MichaelYo.com is where you can get your tickets for the House of Blues show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. The name of this tour is?
Is It True? Because that's something my mom said. She's Asian, and she's just brutal. Yeah. She'll make fun of people, and then I'll say, "You can't say that." And she'll go, "Why? It's a true. It's a true." So
we need to do like a round table of moms.
Yeah.
Mike, so that your mom, my mom, other people's moms. I
Joe
feel like
Coy's mom. We'll get them all together.
I mean, the brutal truth from mothers.
Oh, yeah. They don't care.
They have no filter.
Yeah, no filter, because they don't care. They do not. And especially the older they get.
We love you. We're going to tell you because no one else will.
Well, at least yours said they love you.
No, meanwhile, they destroy you internally.
Yeah, my parents didn't tell me they loved me till I was 29. So there you go. And they never say, "I'm sorry." They never say, "I'm sorry."
For sure. They do not
All
say,
you
"I'm
Asian
sorry."
moms out there, tell your kids you love them and you're sorry.
Yeah, that's good. That's good advice. Now, Charlie Sheen is the subject of a documentary on Netflix. It's a 2-episode documentary about his life. Really from birth till now. He's 8 years sober now.
Yep.
Which many people, if you were in the Tiger Blood years of Charlie Sheen's life, watching that train wreck happen, like legitimate train wreck,
he came to
how
Houston.
is he alive?
Michael, he came to Houston to the show. I remember I went to that show, and he came out, and he was like high-fiving everybody, running around. And
they talk about that show in the documentary.
Was it? I do remember that.
It was right when he got fired.
Yeah. So Michael Yo's background is he started in radio. KRB was your first radio job. Then you went to Austin. You were Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze.
Leslie, by the way, Leslie gave me that name.
Our boss.
Shut up.
Wait, hold on. Sidebar. Tell us how that conversation happened. Your name is Michael Yo for real.
Yes.
And she says,
okay,
what?
so Leslie is my PD, my boss at that time.
The program director.
She had a boss, but they said at the time Michael Yo was too...
Whatever they say on 90s radio.
Whatever they say, too hip, too whatever for that station.
They told me Roula was too ethnic, so it's okay to say they told you
it was
that.
too ethnic. It was too ethnic for Austin, Texas.
What?
Yeah.
In the 90s, they would outright tell you are too ethnic, change
because
your
you got to
name.
remember, at that time, like, the only rap artist they kind of played was Will Smith. You know what I mean? Like, that was a stretch back then. So they told me, this is my first nighttime gig, they go, your name's a little bit... Like, Leslie didn't say this. It was the boss, but Leslie had to be in the room.
Had to be the messenger for it.
Had to be and my name was too ethnic. And I go, Michael Yo is too ethnic. But that's you can't be Michael Yo. So what they did is they said, what else do you want to be called? And I said, Johnny Blaze. What about, because Johnny Blaze is Method Man's nickname in Wu-Tang Clan, which is even blacker. So I was like, Johnny Blaze. And they were like, yeah, that sounds great. So literally 10 years after I got off the radio there, I still would go to Austin, Texas, and they would go, Johnny Blaze, Johnny Blaze.
Johnny
So
Blaze.
literally,
Isn't
I
that
lived
crazy?
a different... Still, people probably think I'm Johnny out there.
When you got to Miami, though, you went back to Michael Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because Miami
Get
was
your
like,
name
we
back.
love ethnicity.
Yeah.
But it was the weirdest time. I don't think it was Leslie's fault. I think it was the person that ran
She's
the
just
station.
following
No, I
Just following
100%
orders.
understand that in Leslie's
love you,
position
Leslie.
there.
That's
It probably was so
crazy.
cringe for
Johnny
her.
Blaze.
Yeah.
What a dumb name.
But it did sound
Hold on,
cool.
Michael Yo,
I'm
I
sure
got
they
the
were.
boss on the line right now, and it's
Leslie?
because they
She's
had
on the
Mike
phone?
McKay on the air, not because it was too
she's
ethnic.
There was already another mic.
She's like, wait.
They're
They
keeping
couldn't
two
have too many
Ryans.
mics.
They're
They
keeping
couldn't have
two
too many
Ryans.
mics
I
on
love
it.
how she's calling
Yeah, on the air.
Oh my God.
She almost drove off the road. God.
Michael
it could
McKay
be
and Michael
worse.
Yo, too many.
It could be worse when I was in Los
I
Angeles.
love you, Leslie.
That's
They
hilarious.
would not allow two Ryans, and I had to change mine,
really?
too. Yeah.
Well, at least I know the truth now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
Okay.
funny.
90s radio and 2000 radio, that was
I've been
really
living
something
a
that
lie all
changed
my
my
life.
Yeah.
I thought it was because it was too ethnic.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man, well,
All right,
I don't
so-
know, because everyone loved a Yo Boy in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I
Well, it's
tried
called
my
Yo
hardest.
MTV Raps.
Yeah.
That was the name of the show, Yo MTV
Yeah.
Raps.
Remember that.
And actually, behind the scenes here, Yo J
Yo J.
All right, Yo J.
was an on-air DJ who
But-
does all of our
But
production.
here's the thing. When I was here, they didn't have a problem with Yo J and Michael Yo.
Right, there were two Yos.
Yo-Yo.
There were
They
two
had
Yos.
no problem with it.
Oh, y'all could have done
Okay.
a show together.
Yeah,
It would've been
yeah,
Yo-Yo.
yeah.
We were roommates.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the two
gosh.
Yos.
Me and Yo J.
The two Yos.
Yo J would get wasted and cook breakfast at like 2 a.m.
Where'd
for
y'all
everybody.
live?
Off
lived-
Revere Street.
right next
right
to
next
Revere,
to-
the nightclub.
28, 26.
2826 was turned into Revere.
You know that
That's
area
a
where the
club.
you know where the Volkswagen dealership is,
Yeah,
where the
I
new
remember
Yaya's
that.
is?
Yeah.
Behind the Volkswagen dealership is that Street Revere.
I was 19 years old and I ran that club.
Oh, no, you were the GM.
I
of
remember
that
Michael Yo got me and my sisters in no cover. Oh, we got some drinks. Okay, let's go back to the Charlie Sheen thing though. 'Cause
Okay.
this bus is going everywhere.
Sorry.
We're gonna run out of time. So you have interviewed Charlie Sheen how many
Several,
times?
about 3 or 4 times.
Okay, and in person,
Because
not
for
just on the
2.5
phone.
Men,
Yeah,
you
2.5
know,
men.
The junkets and stuff like that.
So the thing about the documentary, if y'all have not seen it yet, it really, I'm not well from watching the documentary. I have a lot of anger with Charlie Sheen for what he did to the people around him, the people that worked with him. 2.5 Men ended up paying him $2 million an episode.
Wow.
Meanwhile, John Cryer is standing in the dumpster fire that Charlie Sheen has created
He
and is
carried
making a
that
third
show.
of what Charlie was making.
Yeah.
And John Cryer had to keep it together while Charlie was nuts on drugs, trying to kill himself with insane amounts of drugs that nobody should have survived. Nobody.
It's amazing
And they
to me
kept
that,
paying him more and more and more and more.
Michael, what
Sean
was your
Penn's in the
take?
documentary. All these people are talking about his drug use. So,
Like when you hung out with him, what was the.
Well, I didn't hang out. I interviewed her. Let's get it.
it's not hang out.
Oh,
No,
I
but-
get it.
It's a
Everybody
job.
says that.
Okay, but you got to understand the industry is there to protect stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, especially because people don't look at this. Charlie Sheen, they thought was irreplaceable on that show. And there's probably about 200 to 300 people that work for that show.
Yes.
So he controls all those people's
Exactly
jobs.
right. If he doesn't work, they don't work.
So, yes, exactly. So they try to do everything they can to protect, hey, at least when you do these junkets, don't be on drugs. At least when you do this, don't do this. So they try to, I've seen it.
Was he on drugs, you think?
Not when I interviewed him.
No.
He was not on, but I was covering when he did the Tiger Blood thing. I covered when all the breakups. I was at E! Entertainment at the time.
Right,
so I
that's right.
covered every Charlie Sheen story. And everybody in the industry knows, like, yeah, he used a lot of drugs, but he didn't hide it. You know, it wasn't like it was a secret. Just the industry
and it was
hid
also
it for him.
prostitutes, wasn't it?
Well, it was everything. It was everything.
It was
I mean, think of the debauchery, any kind of debauchery you've ever thought of. Think of like Wolf of Wall Street. This is Charlie Sheen's actual life. Like how much, even people who were on the hardest drugs for the longest time gave up before Charlie.
You know what's funny is those people survive, and you have people that try it once and die.
That's
what's crazy.
I don't get it. I don't
Why
get it.
the risk? Why even
Charlie
chance
talks about all of these things. I mean, how he even started, because his dad, Martin Sheen, they were raised with a father who's an actor.
Yep.
And they had the taste for entertainment. It's just in their blood,
But
right?
they also, that meant they had access to everything.
Yes, and he was I mean, it's very interesting if you like behind the scenes stories. When the first time I ever saw Charlie Sheen, it was the scene in Ferris Bueller's Day Off where Janine, the sister, is in the cop station and Charlie Sheen's talking to her and he's popping his knuckles.
He stayed up for 48 hours to get that look, to look like he was strung out.
For the audition, he does. He talks about it, but that's not what he did for the actual scene. So the actual scene, they had to put makeup on him because that was a different day.
Is this sponsored by him? Like, did he put this out or
he
did
put it
somebody
together.
else do it?
No, he's doing it together, and it's Denise Richards is in it. Two of his kids are in it. Talking about him, Brooke Mueller's in it, and I think she's on it. If somebody's seen it already, can you text me at 37530? Do you think that Brooke Mueller was on drugs in this? Because I feel like she was on drugs while she was talking about being on drugs. Anyway,
Anyhow, Michael, you're going to be performing.
Oh, yes. House of Blues tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. 15 floor seats left. Get them, and then we'll sell out the back.
Is there a theme to this tour?
Yeah, it's funny.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby. All right, Michael Yo.
Leslie, I know you're listening. I love you. I'm sorry. I thought it was about ethnicity and not Mike McKay.
Can't have two names. All right, Michael Yo. God bless you. Thanks for coming by. Have a great day. Have a great show. 7 o'clock tomorrow. House of Blues. MichaelYo.com. Follow him on Instagram at MichaelYo.
I love you, Leslie.
We usually have news brought to you by Tackus Fiber. Just tell people when the freeway's closed.
The Houston Avenue Bridge, they're going to be doing repairs on it because it's been hit 69 times. Just like, thanks,
3
Kevin.
in 1 week.
3 in 1 week. So
For real, 3 in 1 week.
Tonight at 9 p.m., that's going to be shut down all the way through Monday morning, 5 a.m. That's what you need to know traffic-wise.
Okay, coming up next, we're going to talk about the things that we as the parents now, and parent can be, I'm going to go 30 plus, survived. That will emotionally destroy our children if they had to go through it today.
Oh,
Number
great.
one example, I don't have a water bottle. I don't have a water bottle. I don't have a water bottle. Why are we so dehydrated? We're not. But we feel like we will die in the desert if we don't have a water bottle.
It's true.
We'll go over this next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.